So I'm back with Sagittarius card for the partial lunar eclipse. Okay, so with the partial lunar eclipse, Sagittarius, what is a lesson that you need to learn is adapt to flames, really toning in your passions, making erratic moves when it comes to being passionate for a certain thing or being angry, okay? Also not being clear about your intentions. Sometimes you keep things to yourself because you're unsure of the direction you want to take, or because you know, at the moment you're very passionate about a certain thing, and then suddenly after a few days you're no longer passionate about it. So you tend to hide your intentions, and you tend to hide certain situations. You need to be more clear in regards to passionate things, okay? Things you're passionate about, relationships, about money, finances, about doing things. You're a loner. You're kind of a loner also. You like to have your freedom. You like to have your independence, and you like to keep your feelings hidden, okay? You look at someone here who is very hidden when it comes to his emotions and what he wants and when he wants to move forward. And he can be, when it comes to a depth of flames, he can be very, you know, for a Sagittarius who hasn't really been balanced, they can run into different relationships, have different relationships because they're very passionate at the moment for a person, and then suddenly they pull back and they realize, hey, you know, wasn't really what I wanted. So you need to learn to balance those passions and those emotions, especially when it comes to anger or being passionate or seeing physical attraction towards another person. It's really learning to hone in that, balance yourself out, and take your time to look at situations before you jump the gun, okay? So that is your lesson, Sagittarius. Now we're going to go to Capricorn. What is the lunar eclipse bringing for Capricorn? What is the message for Capricorn during this partial lunar eclipse? What is the messages for Capricorn during this partial lunar eclipse? We got one card, thank God. We got higher self. Okay, Capricorn, this lunar eclipse is going to open your intuition, your third eye, and help you to be guided by your higher self, help you to balance your emotions, help you to see things clearer, and help you to open up those portals of spirituality. As we know, Capricorn has been going through many growths, and Pluto being one of the most significant growths, okay? And now Saturn in Pisces, and Pisces is all about this Neptune energy, right? This energy of spirituality, and really coming into focus with your spirituality, coming into focus with your gifts and things that you have been given to you before you were born, okay? Really coming into focus and knowing the truth. You see the truth, but mostly balancing out your emotions when it comes to knowing things, okay? And balancing out your life and not letting anything get the better of you emotionally, and knowing that and having the faith that you will be guided in the right direction, Capricorn. That is your message for this partial lunar eclipse, okay? Now we're going to find out what is the message for Aquarius for this partial lunar eclipse. What is the message for Aquarius? We got two cards, okay? We got the secrets, we got the moon card, okay? And we also got the 9 of flames, Aquarius. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that there's a lot of secrets in your life, or a lot of things that you keep to yourself, Aquarius, or situations or things that you're not even clear about, or you're not being clear to others about, okay? You're kind of hidden and you're kind of quiet, and just sometimes it could be deceiving, or being deceiving because you feel like there's boundaries needed to happen, or there's boundaries or situations that you need to have boundaries with. Boundaries are good as long as you're being open and truthful of why you took these steps, of why you're deciding to make a certain move, okay? You need to be honest with those around you, and you need to be open to receiving the guidance that God wants to give you, because sometimes when you have too many boundaries, you lose yourself, right? You lose yourself, and you lose the guidance that you need to receive from God, from universe, from life itself, okay? Because you just want to control everything. You want to have boundaries. You want to be like, I'm not putting up with this or that. And that's okay to have boundaries. But it's also important for you to be open to what the universe wants to bring forward to your life. And that's the way you're going to be guided in the right direction also, okay? Some of you probably don't want to open up, or some of you feel afraid to open up, or maybe some of you feel that through all the hardships and situations that you've been through, that it's not easy for you to open up, right? But this lunar eclipse is telling you it's time to open up. It's time to see things more clearer. It's time to be honest and truthful about your feelings and how you're feeling and the direction that you want to go. It's time to stop putting up boundaries or putting up, with situations that no longer serve you either. If you're a type of Aquarius who goes along with the flow or tries to go along just to, make things peaceful or possibly so that situations don't come up. But what it's saying here is that you need to be open. You need to be honest. You need to let go of some of the boundaries that you have held up. And you need to stop, if there's certain things that you've been hiding or certain situations that you've been lying about or certain situations that you haven't been clear, things are going to get a lot more harder, okay? So you need to be more open. You need to be coming from truth, and you need to realize that universe, God, is trying to help you move forward in life. But you need to put down the boundaries, right? You need to see the truth also. You're not open to the truth because you're not open to seeing situations from all directions. You close yourself off sometimes, okay? So these are situations you need to work on. Look at the moon card. It's all about emotions. You have these great big emotions within you, but you hold them back, afraid of what the outcomes might be, right? The moon is telling me there's a lot of lies, a lot of deceit. You need to be honest and truthful, and you need to be open to see situations for what they are and clear about your intentions forward also, okay? I know you've been through a lot because we see a man here with a bandage in his head, right? You've been through a lot in life, but guess what? If you continue to build these boundaries and not be honest with yourself and others, you're going to go through a lot more, okay? So this is the advice for you, Aquarius. Now we are heading into Pisces. What is the message for Pisces during this partial lunar eclipse? What is the message for Pisces during this partial lunar eclipse? We're going to take this card because it was going to fall out. Three of Chalices, really building on your friendships, your family, really finding peace and happiness in situations, really, enterprising with others, really opening up to the emotions that you have within you. And really sharing with family and friends, okay? And being in a place of where there is clear intentions, okay? Clear emotions, okay? If there's something you're not clear about, bring clarity to it. If there's a situations you're not sure about, speak to the person that you're not sure about, or the situation that you're not sure about, bring clarity to it, okay? This is all about coming together, integrating, celebrating, even things that have not worked out for you. Remember that there's always good things coming towards you. This is about enterprising with friends, family, and having a good time and taking time to enjoy life also. Don't always be stuck in your mind about situations. Remember to be clear. Talk it out. If it's something that you're confused with in regards to a friendship or a commitment, you need to talk it out and be honest about your intentions and be honest about how you're feeling in order to get the ball moving in the right direction. Three of Cups, just enjoying life and going out and being there with friends and family and working together is important here emotionally, so that everyone has balance within their emotions and everyone understands the other person, okay? That is your message, Pisces. What is going on for Aries during this partial lunar eclipse? What is the message for the zodiac sign Aries? What is the message for Aries? Okay, Aries, you got two cards here. We're going to go with it. Walking away from situations, persons, or things that no longer serve you, right? Walking away so that you can build self-love for yourself, right? So that you can have self-love. Sometimes we can't be focused on all the things that have happened wrong. We got to be focused on ourselves and loving ourselves and accepting and being loved to those we meet, right? And being compassionate and forgiving also, because the Ace of Cups is about forgiveness. It's about balancing your own emotions. It's about self-love and attracting new love. When you walk away from situations that no longer serve you, and you walk away from situations and you don't stay stuck in your head, could have been, should have been, you attract what it is that you need in your life, okay? Especially when it comes to love, Aries. You got to be more open to receiving, more open. Don't be stuck in thinking about the issues. Walk away from it. Walk away from situations that no longer serve you. Or if a love is imbalanced or you're not balanced within yourself with giving love, then you need to self-nurture yourself. Take time for you and to heal so that you can open up lovingly to new situations. Okay, that is your message, Aries. What is Taurus' message during this partial lunar eclipse? What is Taurus message during this partial lunar eclipse? Oh my Lord. What is Taurus message during this partial lunar eclipse? Please give me one. Oh, we got too many cards, but we're going to take them all. I'll come back. Okay, guys.